Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready? Aren't you supposed to say you were born ready? Why are you just staring at me?
Because I'm not lame like you.
What was I supposed to say?
Nothing.
Ready like spaghetti?
Yeah, there you go. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mailbox Thursdays. So we got a couple more letters this week. Well, more than a couple, right? We got quite a bit.
Sorry, guys. When there's 600 new messages, it's a little hard to answer all of them.
Yeah. But, yeah, we just want to address these messages that were directed at us. Although we're not professionals in any way, shape, or form. So
and
just
this
keep
is
that in
all
mind.
just personal opinion.
Yep. All personal opinions.
Just opinion.
And don't rag on other people for having their own opinion as well, because I don't like seeing that in the comments. Let's keep it civil, guys. Let's keep it civil. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, our first letter comes in from Tanya. It says, "Hey, Paz and Andrea, I was looking for some guidance with a problem I've been having at school. This kid named Andrew has been making sexual comments about me and putting his arm around my shoulder when I make it clear I don't want him to. And at the pool party I was invited to, he swam under me and put his head in between my legs. I've talked to many teachers and my principal, and they've made it clear for him to stop. But whatever I do, he just keeps doing these things. The problem has made me dread going to school for some time now. Please help me out, guys. I'm only 12, and I'm not even ready to start thinking about being in a relationship. Tanya." Well, honestly, if it's getting to the point where you, like, the teachers and the principals aren't doing anything, you know, I'd bring it up with your parents, because you didn't mention that you brought it up to your parents. And obviously, if nothing, comes from it, you can always go to the police, because obviously that's sexual harassment, and that shouldn't be allowed in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly it. This kid, whoever he is greatly overstepping bounds here. He shouldn't be... Any touch you don't want, people shouldn't... They have absolutely no right to be touching you in any way that you don't want it, whether or not it's sexual. It just... What a dick. Seriously, what a dick. Like, who does that? I read this question, and I honest to God wanted to just come and punch some little 12-year-old in the face. But since
You
that's
get arrested
illegal,
for that.
Since that's illegal, and since you're dealing with this horrible thing, Alex is right. Talk to your parents as soon as you can. And if generally they always, I don't know, there's rules or whatever about it. They teach it in school. Well, they taught it to me in school. I don't know about like dealing with harassment and bullies and stuff. Is when someone is doing something you don't like, you clearly say no. You say, "Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't like it. No,
Say it
stop
out loud.
Say it out loud. Don't say anything that could be considered like a maybe, even a little bit. Say very clearly no. Say, "Don't do this. I don't like it. I've asked you to stop," and tell them very clearly. Okay? And then if they don't stop after that, I would scream bloody murder.
Just scream.
Quite honestly, like if
No,
you're in the
I
middle of
understand,
school
yeah.
and somebody's touching you, just say,
Well, yeah, it's going to get to the point where it's going to start affecting your grades and everything, because like you said, you're dreading it, and that's something you don't want to happen. So
yeah, if this person is bothering you and they're not stopping and you can't get anyone else to help stop, then I would even say embarrass them as much as you possibly can to get them to stop. Tell them they're a pervert. Like, yell out, "Pervert, stop touching me." Like, say anything you can to get them to stop. If you have to shame them into stopping, then go for it, because, it's not fair to you to have to go to school and deal with all this bullshit. Mm-hmm. I'm really sorry that's happening to you, and I really hope that you're able to get this stupid little dickweed...
Just everything kind of sorted out.
Anyways, yes, I hope you can sort it out, because that's really shit, and I'm so sorry.
But yeah, like I said, if it gets to the point, don't be afraid to like go to the police or anything, because that's something you don't want, or anyone wants.
Oh, and if you've got friends, especially if you've got guy friends and stuff too, you can always tell them what's going on and let them know, like, this person is bothering me. I can't get them to go away. And more often than not, your friends will be happy to help you by like escorting you places around the school and everything to like protect you from these people. I mean, you never know. You got to talk to your friends, talk to everybody who you can about it, and just
get the word
try
out
and
there.
get the guy to stop. Yeah.
All right, guys, and our next email. Is it email as letter, or should I say email message?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I feel
We get them through email.
Andrea and Paz. It should be Paz and Andrea. Come on.
Hey, you know what? Alphabetical. I kind of enjoy that.
There's a girl in my grade 7 and 8 class, and I really like her, and everybody says that she likes me back. But every time I'm near her, I choke up and can't talk to her. I find myself not paying as much attention to her as I probably should, but I don't want her to think I'm not interested. Please give me tips, guys, because I'm so confused. Hobbit.
Okay, I chose this question because we've gotten lots of emails asking pretty much the exact same thing about people in high school, middle school, and all that who are having a hard time talking to the people that they like. I don't like. I'm interested to hear what Alex has to say about this. But one thing I do know is that a lot of guys, for whatever reason, think that they need to be really smooth when they talk to girls or guys, whatever it is. These kids think that they need to be super smooth and like say all the right things and like act really cool to like seem really interesting and be all awesome. But you know what? Just be yourself. Seriously, that is the best thing you can do. Because if you talk to someone anyways and they think you're not the person that you say you are, then that's not going to work anyways. So basically just try and relax as much as you can and just, you know, if you like her and you want to get her attention, you want her to notice you, then just give her attention. You know, don't be creepy about it, but, you know, talk to her.
Basically,
see if you have anything in common.
My suggestion would be is don't pretend you're someone else, because obviously if people are saying she likes you for a reason, right? So why try and change it and try and make yourself be a gangster, thug, or whatever girls nowadays
girls
like.
Don't like that. No,
it's stupid. But honestly, I'm kind of a bad person when it comes to talking with girls because I've had the same problem. It's true.
No, I know.
Why are you laughing?
I was just remembering before we started.
Yeah, I'm a shy guy. It's just, you know,
it was really cute. Anyways, continue.
I'm not even going on.
Please.
I honestly, I'm not the best person to talk to about being shy. I'm a shy guy, and it's kind of weird because I'm afraid to talk to people on the phone, and so obviously, just the only thing I could say is just be yourself. Don't. I don't know.
Yeah, be yourself and really don't do anything stupid trying to impress her. Nothing annoys me more than when guys do that to me. I had a lot of people do it to me in high school and it was so
Well, obviously, if you try and pretend to be someone else, you know, in the near future, something's going to like, you know, trip up and they're going to be like, wait a second, this guy's not like that.
No, I had one guy who was trying to impress me in high school by hot dogging it everywhere. And he'd end up just hurting himself more often than not. And it was not very attractive.
Girls don't want to date klutzes, guys.
It's not that we don't want to date klutzes, is we don't want to date people who are like making fools of themselves to try and act cool. Just, you know, be yourself and just try and talk to her and see if you even have anything in common, because that's also kind of really important. So,
yeah.
You know, just relax. Like, she's just a person.
She's just another person, exactly.
Yeah.
Our next letter comes in from Trevor. It says, lately I've been feeling a lot of loneliness and sadness from a girl. The thing is, a few weeks ago we were talking, I thought things were going greatly, but she said something terrible to me. A bit later she talked to me again, acting as if nothing had happened, but it had hurt me. I don't know how others would take it, maybe I'm just soft. With some advice from friends, I decided it would be best for me just to remove her from my contacts and everything. But just a few days ago she tried to add me back. I don't know if I was more shocked that she cared enough to add me again, or that it took almost a month to do so. I promised myself I wouldn't add her back, but I did for some reason. I don't know if I was too weak in a way, but I still had some feelings for her, or if I wanted to see what she'd say. It's been a couple days since that resolved, and she hasn't said a word to me. I don't know whether I should try and remove her, or try to ask her what's going on. Kind of a shy guy, extremely shy. I would just like a little bit of advice from you if you could get this question. I really don't know what to do anymore. This is all that has been on my mind.
And I paraphrased the question a bit because it was like twice as long as this, but this is the general gist of it. Reason I chose this one is that's really weird behavior from that girl. And I mostly just wanted to say, like, if she said something that was really, really horrible to you and it hurt you, it doesn't make you weak and it doesn't make you soft. It makes you a person who has legitimate feelings, and we all have them, no matter how much,
even the buffest
men
of guys
try to hide them. Everybody's got feelings, and don't be ashamed of feeling hurt by someone. I mean, if you really like her and still, even though you were hurt, you tried again with her, I mean, that's fine. I mean, you can't help how you feel about someone, but don't be ashamed that you did feel hurt in the first place. But I do definitely agree with your friends. I mean, if someone says something horrible to you, or is being horrible to you, or acting like this and like talking to you and then ignoring you and then talking to you and ignoring you and then saying hurtful things, that's not a person you need in your life.
No, exactly. If that person's going to be like that throughout, your entire friendship, all you're going to be is just like upset and just all sad, like you said you were, and no one deserves that. And I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but she, like, the way you worded it just kind of sounded like, I don't know if she said that to try and impress some friends or something like that. And if that's the case, that's even worse, you know. You don't want her to backstab you in that way, shape, or form. But I guess the best way to approach it is just like, you know, just ask her what she meant by what she said there, and just try and get that out of her.
If she, especially like if she won't talk to you about it and she hasn't apologized for it and it did hurt you, then you don't need to have people like that in your life. You don't deserve to have that sort of person treating you this way. You know, like, you have every right to just remove her from all your friends list and never speak to her again, because you don't want people like that in your life. They just drag you down. I mean, sitting there thinking whether or not she's going to message you again, or whether or not she hates you or she likes you or whatever. You don't need that kind of stress. It sounds like you've got some decent friends who, you know, are looking out for you. Mm-hmm. I would stick with the people who are, you know, treating you good and looking out for you, rather than, you know, this person who's just stringing you along.
Exactly.
So yeah, feelings. It's okay to have them. Guys, we all have them. It's cool.
I have feelings. Shut up, man. Don't tease me. But we got one last letter here, and it comes from Brayden. Hey, Paz and Andrea. Basically, I like this girl who's obsessed with the group One Direction, and I'd like to know how I can get her to like me. She has a Twitter account specifically made for them and about them. It seems like I just wouldn't be good enough compared to the guys in One Direction, as I'm just a normal guy. Any advice would be great. Dude, she likes One Direction. Just move on. Just move on.
Yeah, there's no way you're ever going to live up to One Direction, so there's just really no point. Just don't even try.
You're gonna be like, hey girl, you gonna go see this awesome band? Nope, it's not One Direction, and you're just gonna be all upset.
Yeah, so you know what? And chances are, if you ever actually saw One Direction live, you would just end up falling in love with them too. So there's really no point in trying to fight it. It's just, you know, One Direction is endgame. That's all there is.
This is terrible. Why are we doing this?
I'm sorry. It was just... Oh, One Direction.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. Girls aren't stupid. They, like, just because, like, I know this as a fangirl, that when you fangirl over stuff, it's just because it's just a weird obsession that you get into and you really like them, but we're all very, very, very aware that none of it is real.
Andrea's a huge fangirl about Supernatural, and it weirds me out.
Except for lately, I've switched to Teen Wolf, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Because even I'm embarrassed about that.
I'd rather have a girlfriend who likes One Direction.
I think that in the hierarchy of what's the most to be embarrassed about, Teen Wolf, One Direction underneath. And I think I'm one step above.
You're a normal guy, you know, just try and approach her, talk with her.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even if you're looking like at like me, I do like Minecraft as kind of like my job for now. And to some people, that'd be a bit weird and, you know, kind of, I don't know what the best
to everybody in our family who totally doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And is like, you know, that's weird.
It's just, you know, they like what they like. Yeah. If you want to try and get like One Direction so you can have something in common, I'm pretty sure she likes like other stuff. So just talk with her, try and get, you know, to know her a little bit and go on from there. You know, maybe you might have something more in common other than One Direction.
And considering that One Direction is just about, I don't want to lose you subscribers, but you know what, I'm just going to say it. The One Direction is terrible. They are terrible live. They are terrible even when they're auto-tuned. They are one of the worst bands ever, and I do not understand it. Did you see that?
I just saw a couple subscribers join. No. But, yeah, you know, just don't worry about what she likes. Everyone has a little bit of an obsession, obviously.
Yeah.
That'll fade out, because One Direction won't be here forever, hopefully. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Mailbox Thursday. And if you guys would like to, you know, comment on what wow, I'm screwing this up. What am I trying to say here?
If you would like to add anything to what we've said, please comment in the... Nope. Please
leave a comment in the description.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Ours. Oh.
We are screwing up so bad.
Please leave a comment below.
Wow. Sorry, we're kind of in a rush. We got a friend in our living room, and we just had a little bit of our barbecue, and we're trying to go upstairs and have a swim and everything. But yeah, if you guys want to send an email, definitely like hit us up at askpauseandpause@gmail.com. And I want to try something different this week. I just want to try something different this week. You know, we've been focusing more on like the very, very realistic kind of serious topics. I want a couple gaming questions for next week.
Are you kidding me? There's hundreds of gaming questions.
Well, then why aren't you bringing them up?
Because I thought that we weren't going to.
Well,
do
next
gaming
week
questions.
it won't be as serious, but I like these serious things.
Next week will only be Alex talking because I don't know anything about
she'll
video
join
games.
me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, if you guys have a question for us, definitely email us at askpauseandpause@gmail.com. And be sure to leave in the subject line Mailbox Thursdays, or if you guys also want to leave like a little topic for Mailbox, or not Mailbox Mondays, AAA Mondays, Marquez Mailbox. Fucking hell. AAA Mondays. Wow, this is the worst ending ever.
AAA Mondays or Mailbox Thursdays.
There we go.
Please.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk with you guys later.
Bye.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.